Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie. In this video, we will be talking about our money mindset. We will be talking about carrying out different exercises that are really going to help us shift the way that we think about money, and most importantly, shift our limiting beliefs around money. With me, I have the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book is a gem. It's a classic. I actually read it back in 2020 at the start of the major event that occurred in 2020, and it was just shifting. It shifted my mind and my life in so many ways. I gained so much clarity, and that is when my money mindset shift started occurring. Today, I'm going to walk you through just quick things that the book mentions. I won't give a summary or anything like that, but I'm just going to talk about the specific money related concepts and exercises that helped me in the book. And when it comes to money and attaining it and believing that we can attain it, the book talks about this concept of having this great desire for whatever it is that we want to achieve in our lives. It's beyond wishing for something. It's beyond hoping for something. It's beyond wanting something. It's about desiring something with our entire soul and connecting to that feeling of desire. And that's where everything else changes. And when you have this, as the book mentions, pulsating desire, that is what transcends everything else. And also having a very definite goal in place is necessary with everything, especially when it comes to money. We need to have our energy connected to that so that we can know where we're going to put our energy, right? It's not only about the willpower, it's about having that clear goal that we are pursuing, that we are going after. This concept of really having a definite goal, and the book calls it a definite chief aim. And in order to compose that definite chief aim, there are a series of steps that I will go ahead and read here. The book mentions on chapter 2, called Desire, the method by which desire for riches can be transmuted into its financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical steps. Number 1. Fixing your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. Number 2, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. Number 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. Number 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you are ready or not, to put this plan into action. Number 5, write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. Number 6, read your written statement aloud twice daily, once just before retiring at night and once after rising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. So, these are the 6 steps that I really recommend that you carry out in description, in depth, in order to really have this definite chief aim statement, which you are going to revisit and revisit every single day until you really start believing it. We are going to practice the art of visualization as we are saying this statement out loud. So I'm going to go ahead and skip a couple pages in case you aren't very clear as to, how to put this together. I do want to, give you a little bit of examples from the book. But first, I want to skip over to chapter 3, which is about faith. And there is a self-confidence formula. And this is a formula to repeat to yourself, because you know what? You're going to put down a crazy number and you're not going to believe that you can attain it. But we will get there. we will get there. It's exercises that our mindset needs, that our mind needs to be nurtured with in order to connect the desire to the faith that then will lead to the action. The self-confidence formula reads, number 1, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment. And I here and now promise to take such action. Here you're making a pact with yourself. Powerful. Number 2, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, therefore creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Number 3, I know through the principle of autosuggestion that any desire I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Number 4, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life. I will never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Number 5, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction that does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. Wow. You know, it's really crazy how sometimes we don't understand the power that our words have. And this formula reminds me of that every time, because they're not just words, right? Words ultimately have a lot of power. Words have energy behind them. And that energy can be good or it can be bad. It can be to build or destroy, to create or destroy, to hate or to love. The instructions that I'm about to mention in connection with the 6 steps that we just talked about, the self-confidence formula, are going to be summarized with principles covered in this chapter. Number 1, go into some quiet spot, preferably in bed at night, where you will not be disturbed or interrupted. Close your eyes and repeat aloud, so you may hear your own words, the written statement of the amount of money you intend to accumulate, the time limit for its accumulation, and a description of the service or merchandise you intend to give in return for the money. As you carry out these instructions, see yourself already in possession of the money. For example, suppose you intend to accumulate $100,000 by the 1st of January, 5 years from today, and that you intend to give personal services in return for the money in the capacity of a sales representative. Your written statement of your purpose should be similar to the following. By the 1st of January 2020, blank, fill in the blank, I will have in my possession $100,000, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service as a sales representative of blank. So in this blank, you would describe the service or merchandise that you intend to sell. I believe I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. So For example, sometimes we don't really know like how to do it, but we just need to have the mindset. It will come to us, that we will be aligned with our purpose in a way that that clarity will come if we meditate, if we pray on it, if we connect with the right people, if we're just vibrating in that frequency required to attract the things that we want. We just need to trust that the plan will come. So see, you do not have to have everything figured out, because quite frankly, it's just impossible since life is so uncertain. So don't feel like you need to have a clear, exact plan to carry out this exercise. After you say those affirmations, number 2 is to repeat this program night and morning until you can see in your imagination the money you intend to accumulate. And number 3, place a written copy of your statement where you can see it night and morning. Read it just before retiring and upon rising until it has been memorized. So that is the advice given by this book in terms of practical steps to take to really start shifting your money mindset and start believing that you are capable of having this amount of money. Try it out. Try this exercise. It really is powerful. Remember, the mind holds power that we truly don't know. We need to tap into those aspects, those elements of our mind that we haven't yet navigated through. And trust me, you are in for a surprise. And it's just going to be so rewarding to do this and to see how your self-confidence changes. Give it a go. See what happens. Try it for a month and see the changes. Journal your process, journal your thoughts. In case you need another example of how to write out a definite chief aim, I wrote one here. So for example, I want to make $1 million by my 30th birthday through online businesses while inspiring, motivating, and helping women. I drew some inspiration from some examples I found online, and I also merged some of my own things in there. So I hope that is helpful. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you will be trying out this exercise. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. If you love personal growth, healthy habits, and routines, I will go ahead and link some socials down below. Make sure that you are following and staying in touch. I will see you in the next video. Bye.